Hello, all my Aquarius friends. Welcome to your March 1st through 15th, 2020 reading. This is a collective reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your reading. When you go to the website, you'll notice that there is a new post out there for my Royal Mystic Solstice Light Activation Retreat. This is going to happen on the summer solstice in Galveston, Texas at Moody Gardens. There's a retreat code to allow you to save a discount up until May 1st. It's an early bird booking. If you book before May 1st, you get to save $50. There's an additional discount if you are a Vibe Tribe member or a Royal Mystic private client. So if you choose to do one of those two things, you'll be able to maximize your benefit on the savings for the retreat. There's also a icon right here that'll take you to my homepage on YouTube, which will allow you to become part of my Vibe Tribe. You just hit the join button and it'll put you into the membership of the daily affirmations that come through, and that'll also get you the benefit. As you join or as you enroll for a reading, you will be given the information for the additional savings. So, many blessings to you. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information, all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome this beautiful energy. Thank you so much for this blessing. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon card, and the Seven of Swords. Nice. We have the Chariot in relationships, love life, and spiritual life. Upgrades abound here. We have the Empress, Divine Feminine, and the Hierophant, which is the Taurus Major Arcana and the energy of being accepted into something new. We have the Seven of Cups, which is a beautiful energy of blessings and abundance, overflow, the dump truckload of blessings. You guys hear me talk about that. And we have the Judgment card, something being resurrected or maybe returning back to a place of previous employment. And the Hanged Man, taking a look at the bigger picture. This may be this coming back around and you're having to assess, do I want to do that or not? So we have the Five of Wands, which is resistance, conflict, having some turmoil within. This can be your own issue, something that's come up that you feel like you're having to dig deep and get past a challenge on it. It's not an earth-shattering resistance, but it can be something that's conflicted within you about making a decision or how to proceed. So let's talk about what's going on here. We have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is your heart's desire being granted, which is always a good thing. This means contentment, happiness, and joy. The innkeeper is very satisfied with his circumstances. This is where the universe says yes to something. Now, the cups stand for emotion, love, intuition, all of that good energy, okay? So it's a good thing. Now, got some other big things here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is karmic debt being paid in full. All red lights turning green. All doors open. All obstacles fall to the ground. Anything blocking your path is turned to dust. Collapsed. This is moving very fast. This is in your current energy, Aquarius. This is a big deal. If that wasn't a big enough deal, it's a divine timing thing. That's why you've got this mechanism down here. You better put your helmet on and some knee pads, I'm just saying, or some shin guards, because this is the moon. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is obstacles being removed, but the big breakthroughs happening, strongholds being broken, and now you have the moon. The moon is spiritual, the spiritual energy of the breakthrough. So we have this rainbow light here, which signifies or symbolizes your chakra energy. And we have the white light here, which is the spiritual. Now, the chakra energy is the vibrational energy within you, and the white light is the spiritual energy to magnify that energy. This moon is sort of an embryo or something coming in from the ethereal into the flesh and bone, or into the now, okay? This is something being revealed or being brought in from consciousness into reality. Another divine timing device. This is the innards of a clock here, and this card is the major arcana for Pisces. Pisces moon. To get in alignment here with this opening up of this new development, this is something being revealed, something new. This is a new cycle beginning. Moon talks about spirit, soul, okay? So we have that breakthrough moment, and then the soul starts to have its moment of revelation. Big deal, big reveal. Everything's moving in a very fast pace as well. Heart's desire being granted. This is huge. Now we have the Seven of Swords. So whatever the breakthrough is, it causes you to be able to release the things that you no longer want in your life. These can be negative habits or addictions, as well as people and old negative stuff that you just don't want to be part of anymore. This is releasing it and walking away. Now, some of you may be moving. This can mean packing and moving. It also can mean giving 2 weeks notice and walking to the new job with the experience that you have. So, as this all pans out, you will know how it's going to work out for you, but it's huge. This is huge. So, just be ready, okay? Because this also, now we're going to talk about relationship, love life, and spiritual life. You got some big stuff going on here. So, let's start with the Chariot. Why not? Huge upgrade. Big life-changing moment to the betterment of all. This is an abundance of beautiful energy coming in with a victory. This is an upgrade in your entire life. Everything gets better. This is being seen in the limelight. It's also known as the Hollywood card. So, oh my goodness, how amazing is this? Now we have this beautiful energy of the Cancer card. This is the Cancer Major Arcana. Now, the upgrade has to do with all the things in your life that you've been meddling around with, just getting right, just barely making it, being normal and average, just having a normal average life. Now, normal struggles, nothing out of the ordinary, just plodding along. All of a sudden you win the lottery with this. This is something huge, something that you've been dreaming of. This is the ethereal. Now, this is the Empress, which is the divine feminine energy. This, for some of you, can mean a relationship with someone who is very nurturing, loving, giving, and caring. This is a brand new entry into this part of this energy. Then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the Taurus Major Arcana. It's very grounded and centered and focused. Now, this can also mean a job or being accepted into a large organization or group. This is a beautiful energy of being brought through the process of being brought up and promoted up and brought into the beautiful outcome here. Now, we've got the dump truckload of blessings. This is where it comes in and just rains wonderfulness, but it does rain and rain and rain, and it seems like it's overwhelming because you can't shovel fast enough. It's wonderful. It is a blessing, but it's like an avalanche of blessings. Everything that you've been trying to manifest shows up at the same day, right? So it's okay. You just have to know it's coming and not to cancel it out with your negativity of all the work it's going to require. Now we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is resurrecting something from the past, bringing something back around. Now you know it's not something terrible because these things have opened up for you. So the realization of this is that something that was coming through in this breakthrough moment that is going to be able to bring you back to a state of being in a place of abundance. It may be going back to an old place or employer that you used to work or somewhere you used to live, but it doesn't mean it's a negative thing. This is that moment. Now, it can also be being financially brought back to stability. Okay, if you've been looking for a job or you've been in a place where you've been in some toxic energy, this resurrection doesn't have to be negative. It can be resurrecting you back into a place of stability, happiness. This is the heart's desire being granted with these beautiful cards right behind it. So this is bringing you back to a place of wholeness. Now we have the Hanged Man, which is telling you to look at the bigger picture. Know that this is all for your betterment. And even though it may seem weird and you may have a crazy feeling about it, you have to look at from a higher perspective at the whole enchilada. Okay? Let's see what the clarifiers say. Aquarius. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Sorry. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome this beautiful reading. Thank you for this blessing. Okay, so the first card is the Three of Pentacles. So that's putting the effort in to gain double for the effort. The Magician, Master Manifester, on top of the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. The Empress, who is the ethereal thought, which is what this moon card is, something being manifest through the ethereal energy. And the Page of Swords on top of the Seven of Swords. So getting information that allows you to move away from what you need to let go of. We have the Five of Cups here on top of the Chariot. We have the Justice card on top of the Empress. We have the Hanged Man. Again, taking a look at the bigger perspective. You've got the Moon card a second time in your career and finance. You've got the Judgment card on top of the Judgment card here. So a double resurrection. Then we have the King of Rods, which is being your own boss or being in charge. It can also stand for the employer, but we'll see in a second when I pick up the cards. They always talk when I pick them up, or my people start talking. So Two of Pentacles. This is telling you, you see all of this drama? This is drama. So whoever in your life that is coming in and causing a fracas and just cannot keep themselves from making one crazy moment after another. They could take a tiny little thing, a grain of sand, and whip it up into some big, huge monsoon. This is that kind of energy. This is drama-making energy, okay? Drama queen, drama king. And this is what the universe is telling you to do. So here they are in their drama. See that? The waves are choppy and the boats are being tossed and it looks like a whole storm is happening. Look at this guy. He's not even considering that. It's telling you, ignore the vortex of crazy that's going on around you. If someone's trying to suck you in, you have to ignore them and do what you need to do for yourself, because you can't save them. There is no way on this earth this little guy could swim out there in all of this. Number one, he'd almost drown just getting there. Number two, he can't pull those boats in or help those people in any way whatsoever. They have to be able to get their boat safely to where it needs to go, and then he's got to have all of his ducks in a row to even be able to help them. So it's telling you, do not turn your head away from what your goal is to help someone else. They have to help themselves, especially if they are the people that are constantly just having one thing after another. It's self-fulfilling prophecy. They believe they have that life. They continue to have that life. So, we have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful energy of heart's desire being granted. Contentment, happiness, and joy. This is the universe saying yes to your new moment here. You've got the Three of Pentacles, which is telling you to concentrate your energy. Finish the details on this. When you do, you actually will get double for your trouble. Doubling your money for whatever the effort is you're putting in. Now, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a huge, come on, baby, let's have some Wheel of Fortune. The breakthrough, the stronghold being broken, big moment of divine timing. Everything starts to shift in the right direction. And there's the Master Manifestor, the Magician, right on top of it. So this is bringing it home. Whatever your heart's desire, you can manifest it as long as you can concentrate on it, because the time is now. If you've been feeling like you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it right now. Now we have the Moon, which also has the divine timing device down here. It's telling you, get yourself centered and focused. Meditation is important, even if it's just sitting and breathing, okay? We have to be able to sit down and be quiet and allow the universe to do its thing. A lot of my ideas come from when I'm just sitting and breathing, and usually right there early in the morning before I ever all the way consciously wake up. That's when mine come. So the Empress is the muse. She is the moment of conception for ideas and information that come through to help us bring in this moon energy. We have the Seven of Swords, which is letting go of what no longer serves you. Habits, addictions, people, jobs, toxic energy, letting it go. You will be assisted in that with this Page of Swords. It's some information that's going to come and help you to release. Sometimes we think people are one way, and then we find out there's been something going on, and we need to cut ties with them. So here's the Chariot, which is the upgrade energy. Now, just because you're having an upgrade doesn't mean it's not going to be sad when you have to let go of the old. But you've got something new, and you've got a new horizon out there. So allow yourself to move forward. This is relationship, love life, and spiritual life. Here's the goddess energy again, the Empress. This is the divine feminine. So this is someone who is very nurturing, loving, caring, and giving. So if you don't have that in your life now, that's what's coming in. Then we have the Justice card. And the Justice card is the Libra Major Arcana. This is finding balance and truth. When you're in that balance and truth, and you can make the clarity come through with this energy, this is making the right decision or someone else making the right decision. Very strong energy. We have the Hierophant, which is usually representative of an employer. It can also be a larger organization like a government agency, a religious organization, any kind of spiritual energy. You may be making that upgrade in something spiritual. This is a spiritual section. So relationship, love life, and spiritual life. So you may be finding your balance and your footing in something new in the regard of spirituality. And this is taking a real strong look at how you're going to move forward in that. You've got the Hanged Man, which is saying, hey, this is the bigger picture thing. You've got to make sure you get the perspective. Now, this moon card, these 2 moon cards and 2 empresses tell me there is some spiritual things happening for people, and maybe even pulling them into that's what's revealing in happening for what they're going to do for a living. So we have the 7 of Cups here, which is blessings and abundance, very sacred energy, overflow energy, with the moon card and a big reveal a second time. So whatever it is, sweethearts, this is meaning to come in. You're not going to be able to stop it. Then you have the Judgment card twice. Now, what this means is something, it may even be 2 things coming back around to bring itself into alignment. Now, this can be some past life energy as well as this lifetime. So, whatever this is, it is intentionally showing back up in the career and finance area, telling you, take a real good look at this because it's important. The Hanged Man is always about perspective. And the King of Rods. Now, this can mean self-employment. This is an energy of that as well. Or it can mean talking about going back to work for either a person or company that you previously worked for. So, this is a beautiful reading, Aquarius. Many blessings to you all. May you have a wonderful first half of March. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm almost at 100,000. I'm really trying hard to get there. So many blessings to you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the love. I love you back. Namaste.